Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Aquarius friends and friends of Aquarius. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for January 15th through the 21st. All messages are also timeless, so please, if something is drawing you in, I encourage you to take a look. There's a message there for you. I do pull a couple of oracle cards prior to filming here. I do also tap into your energy through meditation for messages, and then we move into the tarot. So Aquarius, looking at your energy prior here, what came through was, it was the inside of a conch shell. So if you take like I guess it would be like an x-ray, but a scan of just a slice of it, it's actually, it perfectly lines up with harmonics, the frequencies of sound, okay, in whole integers there. So what came through on that, because the idea of light code activation came through as well. I feel like there are activations happening for you right now, Aquarius. We are very soon moving into the age of Aquarius here. Pluto is moving into Aquarius this year as well. And I feel like there is some serious transformation that's happening. In order to make that happen, there are kind of like upgrades, to our computer systems. There are downloads that are coming through light and through sound. So what I'm feeling encouraged to say with the harmonics is to look into, especially binaural beats, okay? Isochronic tones, but binaural beats especially. That is where you're going to need headphones, and there is a tertiary tone or third tone that's produced by two tones that are playing in separate ears, okay? The more harmonics there are in the situation, the more information is in that situation, is how I feel. So yes, let's move forward on that. Your oracle card, you guys, the Lightseed Oracle here, Starseed, excuse me, Starseed Oracle, you guys got the same exact card that you got last week, which I thought was really cool. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, and make love to life. So having this come through again makes me feel like this is a very important message, Aquarius. If you didn't hear it last week, listen up. So this is a situation where essentially like you're working your life away, okay? And I know everybody are in different situations with things like finances, what they're doing with work, that sort of thing. But even if you don't have an abundance of money to go on trips or vacations and enjoy life in that way, there's still an encouragement to make sure that you are tasting the sweetness of life. You are enjoying components of life as you go along. Getting too busy building your life and not remembering that you're here to enjoy it as well is what this card is about. It is a highly feminine energy, so there's that message or that need to be receptive, okay? With the harmonics and the light code activation coming in as well, I feel like what this is saying is you guys are needing to be in a receptive state right now. And if you are focusing too much on work, I understand we need to work, but that is a highly, that's a divine masculine activity, right? Exertion, putting energy forward, that is working hard. That is a divine masculine activity. This card is requesting divine feminine energy to balance this. And that is because you are receiving downloads here, okay? And also, like, you deserve to have some fun, okay? How can you surrender to the sweetness of life, and what is one way you can enjoy your life a little more, is what the card asks. So you guys got, in the spirit animal energy, you got fire ant, and I haven't pulled this one yet. So I'm just going to read from the book on this one here, you guys. Fire ant, aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. This is a fire energy. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play, excuse me. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. So in balance, you are thoughtful and disciplined. Out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips. To bring into balance, soul time and walks at night. Be safe walking at night, obviously, okay, you guys. But with that alone time too, I'm very much getting this message of downloads coming through, okay? So we're putting ourselves into a receptive state. There's something coming through. And I feel like it's moving you towards like true abundance, true pleasure. Whatever it is you have been working hard towards. All right, Aquarius here. Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Here we go. And you guys, thank you so much for your love and support. As always, I appreciate you being here with me. I do have my 5,000 subscriber contest still going on there. If you want to enter for a chance to win a free reading with me, that is a pinned comment there in the comment section. And if this message is resonating with you, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Those are all great ways to support me in the growth of this channel, and that is my goal. So thank you guys for doing that. I appreciate you supporting me. I do also have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description if you do feel called to donate or tip. I truly appreciate it. It isn't mandatory, but I will accept it, and thank you guys to those who have. I really appreciate it, okay? Personal readings are also available if you want to check out my website. That is a link in the description. So 3 of Wands is what fell out there. That is, I feel like that's your ship coming in, okay? It's making a plan, like the surrender to sweetness is talking about. How can you make a plan to enjoy something here? Like, your ship is coming forward, but it needs a dock of happiness to dock, okay? You need to build that dock too. As you've been building your stability, going to work, you're also needing to build a playground, okay, you guys? Ace of Cups. So this is your hope, desire, what you want. This is the start of a new emotional opportunity. And I feel like this is because you are open to this. This is what I feel like the downloads that are coming through. The reason why you're being asked to be receptive is because this is coming forward. But if you're not open or receptive, how can you receive? Aquarius, right? So that's why I feel like the surrender to sweetness is coming in, has come in twice in a row here, is to really drive that message home that something wonderful is coming in for you, but you need to have your head up and you need to be open to receiving it, because nobody is going to like shove it into your life. Okay. That doesn't happen like in a positive way. Nobody forces happiness upon you. That needs to be consensual. Okay. So, Spirit, what do we have here for Aquarius? Oh, that's my This May Hurt Tarot as well. This is my Deviant Moon deck. And this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. If this is resonating with you, please allow that to resonate. If it's not, that's totally fine. No need to force something that doesn't fit. Energies can be flopped or fluid, meaning they can apply to others in your life as well. Please use your head and heart and intuition to decide or decipher which messages are for you. And feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus as well for additional components of what's going on in your life right now. Rat meow. 3 of Swords here. So this is your fear or anxiety, aversion. This is heartbreak, loss. So I feel like, my Aquarius friend, there is an avoidance that's happening to a pain that's happened heartbreak-wise. And there's a need to, I feel like that's a part of what's being downloaded here, you guys. There may be difficulty in surrendering to the sweetness, that Venus energy, that love, that divine feminine, because there are swords in your heart. And the thing with the 3 of Swords is it is our charge, it is the encouragement to pull those swords out, to heal from that hurt, not to let them remain there and walk around, okay? So I understand being averse to that pain, but there's a need to dive into that right now, because there is sweetness coming for you. Your ship is coming in, but it can't when you don't have a dock made of happiness, because you've got swords in your heart. So don't be afraid of that, okay, you guys? And to start here, we're looking at fears. So if you had the moon in your general energy, first card that comes through here, this is your fears, your basal fears, deep, dark emotions. The moon illuminates the way through. So it shines light on our fears, our unconscious tendencies. It lets us know where we need some extra love, okay? So I feel like this is shining, this is like with the fire ant, it's shining a light on this anger. What I'm getting with that, if this is applying to you, having that energy come through, if you are finding yourself having a propensity towards gossiping or drama, which isn't a judgment, okay? It's a part of being human. Use that as a message. Like, what is that trying to tell you? What is it what is it trying to pull you from? Because in our judgments are actually fears. We are projecting our fears in the form of judgment when we judge others. So this is the message that's coming through for you guys. We're paying attention to that right now. Aquarius, I love you so much. I know you can do this. And I know it's not an easy process either. King of Cups comes through to clarify that. So this is going to be emotions, mastering your emotions. Having the moon come through, what I feel like this is, what's going on here is this is an opportunity to take it to the next level as far as self-mastery goes. There is generosity, there's compassion. You're learning how to bring more of that into your life here, or allow more of that. I feel like that's coming, like that's on this ship, okay? It's part of the cargo. Love, generosity, creativity, exploration in those realms too. But there is fear that is preventing 11:11 on the clock there, is preventing you from even maybe feeling like you deserve it subconsciously, because having the moon there is going to be more of an unconscious drive. That is also the divine feminine, the unconscious realm, darkness, what is in the dark. So having surrendered to sweetness coming through there with being such a highly divine feminine card, that's what we're looking at right now, Aquarius, is the deep dark realms of the unconscious mind. Ooh. Lovers comes through. Having the Three of Swords as your fear aversion, this makes sense here. And the Devil at the bottom of the deck here. So that would be obsession, something that keeps us chained to this material realm as well. An unhealthy attachment to something. And that I feel like is allowing not the obsession, the hurt here to continue on. The obsession could be that maybe subconsciously you believe that you don't deserve to heal from that, or you don't deserve to bring that to light to heal. Maybe you feel like it's a burden to others, or, you know, like, is that your judgment? Do you feel, that's what I'm noticing or feeling like with this. Notice with your judgments right now, what is coming up with others, because that you're judging is what you're fearing, is what you're also judging within yourself. And right now, this is coming up for you to heal. There's a big old full moon there on the King of Cups too. To heal so that love can start flowing in a more healthy and balanced way into your life, like it was always meant to before whatever happened here with these swords, okay? You have to be open to that. You have to want that too, like I said. Consent is very important. Resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. Yes. So like I was saying, whatever it is, whatever the conflict is outside of yourself in the form of judgment, I dare you to be brave and to look at how you are doing that to yourself. Divine timing, everything has a higher purpose. Because in doing that, you are really taking yourself to the next level, and you're allowing this abundance that is on the ship. It's on the way, you guys. You need to build the dock. Knight of Pentacles comes in the good stuff here. So this is your expansion. This is you moving towards something wonderful, something that you've planned, something that you want. This is like the long game too. This isn't something that is a quick process, okay? Putting in hard work, consistent work towards something, the Knight of Pentacles knows that it's going to take work. So what I feel like being in the good stuff here is that is what is bringing you towards this payoff. And part of that plan needs to include you, your own emotions, your own hurt, needing to heal what has been hurt, validating that it's there, validating that you're feeling the way that you're feeling even. But the Knight of Pentacles also has an encouragement to get moving. So that's what I feel like being in the good news here, the good part is that you are feeling that fire under your ass too. Like I do feel like I need to, this is important. The surrendering to the sweetness, this is important right now. You becoming receptive, being very receptive is very, very important right now. So get moving, Aquarius, okay? Knight of Cups comes in to clarify that. So Knight of Cups here, this is going to be romance, you guys. Yeah, I feel like there is, for those of you that are looking for it, and whether or not you are in a relationship or you're single and looking for another situation or situations, what I feel is like the search for that is going to become fruitful because you are approaching this past hurt. If you're in a relationship currently, that is the dynamics of that are becoming more fruitful, more dynamic. A dynamic, you guys. More robust, okay? And for those of you that are looking for love, this is what I feel like is coming in here. Someone who's very romantic. Romancing yourself again, bringing romance into your life. Yes, Aquarius, I love that. I love that for you. I think you had dance party last week too, along with Gemini. So we still need to have that dance party. Maybe you're finding somebody at a dance party that you're having. Any other information here for Aquarius and the good stuff? Whoa! That just flew out there. 7 of Cups here. So that's going to be indecision, having maybe too many choices, having a hard time deciding what needs to be done. Maybe there are multiple options for you here in love. Ace of Cups comes in to clarify. This is the start of a new relationship, you guys. This could be with yourself, but for the brunt of this is like a new romantic relationship. Because you have learned, protecting your heart here, because you've learned how to properly protect your heart, to take those swords out, learning how to be your best friend to your emotions here, because you're becoming highly receptive. The harmonics, the light code activations that are happening here, there's a need to open yourself up to that, to consent, okay? Microwaves aren't just going to hit you, I mean, like, they will, but you need to be open to receiving those downloads as well. There's some good shit coming in, you guys. A new opportunity. Insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. Yes! Yes. And Knight of Pentacles, I feel like having both the Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups here, new career opportunity for some of you, new putting action towards a career, putting action towards your action, okay? a romantic relationship. Could be friends, but there's a lot of love in this situation is what I'm feeling, especially with the Ace of Cups there, like a divine sharing of love. So in your hidden influence, or what's driving the mechanism here, the message, you have King of Cups. That was in your general too. So you are being driven to find this calm, centered component of yourself, true calm, true peace in the middle of chaos, in the middle of everything that is happening around you. This came through, I don't remember which sign it was. Could have been Scorpio. But this idea of things don't ever happen to us. They happen around us. And we decide to take it on personally. Truly, like that is the case. If you think about it from the standpoint of we are not our body, we're not our brain. We are an energy that is experiencing what it means to be human, driving this vehicle in the simulation right now. The ego is what causes us to take things personally. The ego is what, in the human experience, puts labels on everything and wants us to see or feel that things are happening to us. But they can't. That's impossible. It's not possible. They're happening around us. So that is what the King of Cups is saying. I feel like what you are being led to is that mastery of this experience here, and understanding that I get to choose maybe not how things affect you all the time, but in that perspective of realizing, well, you didn't do this to me. Like if somebody does something, they're doing it because of them, right? They're not doing it because of you. Things don't happen to us. They happen around us, or they happen for us in reality. They happen for us to move the story along, right? So switching that perspective seems to be very, very key right now. Being open to that. 7 of Swords comes in to clarify here. So this is, especially with this card, I feel like I was saying, adjusting that perspective here. They're swallowing this sword here, and there's a need to adjust themselves properly so as not to hurt themselves in swallowing the sword. The 7 of Swords typically is like theft and betrayal. It's a sneaky energy. Being diplomatic, finding a diplomatic solution for something. I feel like your diplomatic solution in this, so as not to betray yourself or steal from your personal experience here, is to learn that things are happening for you and not to you. And I know that's easier said than done, but working on that shift, Aquarius, is going to serve you well, okay? Page of Wands comes in to clarify that. So this is my put me in coach card. It's a burst of energy to start a new journey. This is a new journey. You're being moved towards that new happiness, death and rebirth here. Letting something go, okay? Letting it go. Putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, building the path to success. That's the point of the Knight of Pentacles here that you guys have in your good stuff. So I feel like that finding that centered place, realizing that things are not happening to you, allows you to put in the right kind of work. It allows you to get back on track to what it is that you're wanting to do in love or in business. Fear, expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. We're done doing that, okay, Aquarius? We're done. So your challenge here for the week, you guys have, or blocked energy, you guys have the sun. So the sun is positivity, it's ultimate happiness, it's joy, abundance, healing of the inner child. Being in the challenge here, what's blocked, the sun also, okay, consent. None of these cards just come flying in because they've been laid on the table. You have to allow the energy that is around into your experience as well. We are co-creators. So being in the challenge or the blocked energy is realizing that you do deserve the sun again. But there's a need to open yourself up, surrendering to that sweetness there. So what I feel like this is representing too is that the joy in life that you may be missing because you're toiling away, planning for your future, working towards your future. If you're always working towards a future, but never enjoying any of what you're doing, that future never comes. And then you get to the end of your life, and what did you enjoy about your life? That is not the point of life. Although I understand we do need to work too, okay? I get it. Magician comes in to clarify this. This is your manifestation ability. So your challenge right now is having the 2 King of Cups come through, getting the emotional component, water, into the right balance to manifest what it is that you actually want. I feel like there is too much fire with the hurt and the 3 of Swords and fire ant coming through here. That is your form of gratitude or passion that goes into the manifestation, okay? Air, thought, water, emotion, fire, gratitude, passion, earth, experiencing it as if it already exists. The Magician uses all 4 elements to manifest, and they are the spirit that combines all of that together. So there's a need to put the fire out. Having 2 King of Cups come through that much water. We're delving deep, okay? Okay, Aquarius, I know you can do this. Interesting, okay. So the way I've been reading this is the path of the shadow, the outcome of the shadow, the outcome of the light. So in the This May Hurt tarot deck, there is a card here that, depending on which way it comes out, it's This May Hurt or This May Help. That's where the title comes from. Keen observation, Aquarius, good job. So you have it, it's in the direction of This May Help, having judgment come through as well. So the path of the light here, the outcome of the light, this may help, you guys. This will help, absolutely. This is the ticket, all right? This is the encouragement here. Judgment is moving away from your old life of rot, listening to the call where you're being called to next. Going inside yourself and examining if there are components that aren't working for you anymore and that you want to change them. Releasing the true you, your true authentic self by choice. And I feel like that call it's the harmonics, it's the code, the light codes that are coming through. Pay attention to your dreams as well. You're heeding the call by going inside and looking at what fire needs to be put out here, which swords need to be pulled, which issues need to be resolved. Trauma, what past trauma needs to be healed. Any other information here for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Judgment. Ring-a-ding-ding is what Spirit is saying, okay? So exactly what I just said there. That's validation. That this process right now it's your choice. It's your consent, okay? That ship is coming. There's a ship on its way, and the cargo is wonderful. But you need to be open to it. There's a fire on you got to build that dock, right? There's already a fire on it. You haven't even built it. You got to put out. Those things must be done by choice before that ship can dock and give you what you deserve. 7 of Wands, having courage to face what feels like an attack from every angle. And that may be the position that you've been in. All three, okay. Okay. Soulmate. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. Yes. Obsession. Focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. This is what you're approaching here with the judgment. You're realizing what is the obsession that came through with the devil on the bottom of the deck there earlier. Realignment, shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. That's what's happening with the judgment too. And then manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. In shifting what needs to be shifted inside, you're able to take advantage of those 4 elements and manifest the sun, what it is that you're working towards. The sun is coming, you guys, Aquarius, but you have to beckon it in, all right? You have to allow it to come in. So the outcome of the shadow here, I don't mean to laugh, but this doesn't look fun, that's all. 10 of Swords here, okay? So this is rock bottom, it's loss, it's not good, right? No bueno. Don't really want that here. You can't take any more swords. It's continuing to be full of this fire, of this pain. And what a pain, Aquarius. You guys deserve the sun, not to continue to be burned by it. The Two of Pentacles comes through requesting balance. But what this is saying to me in the shadow is that you're remaining out of balance here. This is a state, not being in a mode of receptivity is out of balance for you guys. Any other information here for Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh, Two of Swords. So this is an impartial decision. There's a need to make it a choice. You can't remain in this shadow outcome. Like you could, but you can't at the same time. That's too much fire energy. Having that much out of balance, not receiving, okay, having that much anger or hurt eventually is going to start manifesting itself in the physical realm in the form of maladies, okay? Physical harm, whether that is to your health, to your wealth, to the way that you're experiencing life. That's what I'm feeling is coming through here. Continuing to be attacked by the birds here. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. 5 of Pentacles, being out in the cold, health issues, financial issues. You don't want this, okay, Aquarius? This is not, I don't want this for you either. Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. There is still that encouragement even in this situation. Like that's your ticket to get out of that too. If you do find yourself missing the boat, the ship that's coming in here, you still have the ability to work on this by becoming centered. The encouragement is still to go find that center. Be the cool cucumber amidst all of those tumultuous waves, okay? And Lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision, and value. Especially having soulmate come through in the light outcome, I feel like this is a missed opportunity. Having lovers come through here too in the general. There's love coming in for someone, okay? For some of you guys. Don't miss it, all right? Okay, Aquarius, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here. And please have a beautiful, beautiful week. I will see you all very, very soon, okay? Love you. Bye.